Well, we're back on the 5.3 project. We're going to go ahead and get the heads bolted on and the oil pan on. We got an oil pan from Holley, their twin turbo drain oil pan, just in case we decide to do something later with it. No current plans of boosting it right now. Then we'll go ahead and get the heads secured with some Earls head bolts. So let's go ahead and get started. 302-3 oil pan comes with the insert, all the hardware, necessary hardware, seals. Looks like a pickup tube and the oil pan itself. Get this out of the box here. Don't need that. Pretty nice. It does have the oil drains on both sides.
Pull my finger.
Finger them holes. Just a quick tip for you. You definitely want to clean the threads out of the block. I'll take an old head bolt and a cutoff wheel and put 3 cuts into it. And then run that through the cylinder head threads just to clean them up. So let's do that real quick. Final pass on these, 75. Go ahead and put some newer valve covers on here for now. We did have to modify the windage tray per instructions here to clear this out for all the clearance on the oil pan. Holley does include the correct oil pickup. They include their own O-ring, so go ahead and lube that up. I'll just steal some oil off of this. There it goes. Use the socket head bolts for this. Got to put the balancer on the front and get the rear timing cover lined up. So we're going to have to press a balancer on real quick. Just because what you got to do here is you leave this loose, push the balancer on that centers on the seal, and then you square it up on the bottom for the oil pan. That's how you align those. Go ahead and use this press tool. pressed in. Just use this bolt temporarily. Flip the engine over. So the goal here is basically to get this square. You can see how I still have this loose. You have to square this up on this edge here. Same for the back cover. I've got the back cover on with the new seal, but I don't have it tight yet. I just let the seal locate everything. Go ahead and put this gasket on, just do a dry run. We won't put no sealant on. You do have to put RTV sealant on these 4 machined edges here. They will leak if you do not. Let's go ahead and test fit this oil pan. Take your RTV, put a little dab on each thing right there. Lay your gasket down. Let's see what's going on here. Never dealt with that. We had to shift the windage tray over to get the gasket to sit right. It was holding up right here. So go ahead and snug that back up. We're lined up a lot better now. Go ahead and drop the pan on. Go ahead and start some bolts here. bolts cleaned up. Just gonna go ahead and start these for right now. I don't want to tighten anything up yet. If you guys ever use speeder wrenches, I always like doing that with trans pans and oil pans. Snap One actually makes this ratchet that's a built-in speeder ratchet. It works pretty good. We're not snugging any of this. We're just making sure everything starts without cross-threading. Alright, so every bolt has been started. The biggest thing with LSs too, they talk about oil pan alignment. This has to be flush to the back of the block. Has to be. You can adjust this. Typically I'll take a dead blow. Feel this is back, so we gotta go ahead and get a square, which I don't have. Go ahead and use this level. 18 foot-pounds. And the smaller ones go to 106 inch-pounds. Things left, the block off. Oil filter adapter. Socket for that. Put the pipe plugs inside because we are not using the turbo drains. Make sure you put the sealant on those. And snug the drain plug up. Get an oil filter on it. Go ahead and steal some of the oil off the block. And get it sealed up. There we go. Let's see if I can get this flipped over. Not the easiest by yourself. Well, that wraps up what I can get done for today, so stay tuned. We will actually put the Brian Tooley trunnion upgrades in next, so stay tuned to that video if you need a how-to on how to complete those. Alrighty, appreciate you hanging on. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.